Greg Hensley with Stonehead Surfaces, and today we have our CPR product. Even if you don't read the instructions, it's just kind of common sense putting some water in there, getting it to a viscosity level to be able to have something that's a little bit thinner if you're going to do something horizontal, maybe something a little bit thicker if you're going to be doing something vertical or overhead, maybe packing the material. But always keep in mind, if you do put a little bit more water than needed and it has a pretty thin viscosity level, just give it a few minutes. It'll settle out, it'll begin to become firm, and you'll be able to work with it vertically or overhead.
So was that a little bit too wet?
That was a little bit too wet.
So what do you do?
I'm adding more powder, and if I do this pretty quickly, I'll be able to get it to the level that I want. Now see that? Now I've got it to a nice, much thicker viscosity level. Get her mixed thoroughly. Hi, Greg Hensley with Stonehead Surfaces, and prior to our CPR concrete patch and repair application, there is no primer needed. But what we do ask is that you just moisten the surface, and that really promotes adhesion between the two products that we're going to be using, the substrate, and then we're going to apply the CPR to it, and we're going to want to make sure that we get it adhered properly. So no standing water, just a nice moistened adhesion of moisture over the surface, and that will allow you to be able to trowel the material on nicely to create a good contact between the material and the underlying substrate. Hi, Greg Hensley, using CPR concrete patch and repair from Stonehead Surfaces. I've mixed up my product, I've moistened the surface so I have a good adhesion, and now I'm going to apply the product onto the area that I want to patch and create like new. I have about 10-15 minutes to really work with this product and get it how I want it. But as you can see, it has a really nice consistency and a really nice trowelability to make it user-friendly, to be able to mold and form to different surfaces that you're trying to get contour of and work with. So, you know, if you make it a little wet, just let it sit there for a few minutes. It's gonna stiffen up for you. It's gonna get to a level that you'll be able to work with. And boom, there you have it. Guys, I'm doing this to show you, I'm not trying to do something perfect right now. I'm just trying to show you how this product is used. I'm going to moisten up my trowel just a hair so that I can maybe get a little bit of a smoother surface if I was going to leave it. Close that up a little bit. Close that up. Just trowel it nice. See, I have time to work with it, get a nice smooth edge. But if I wanted to, I could sit here all day and form a nice angle, a curvature, anything I needed to refurbish this surface to get it back to a nice looking, aesthetically pleasing to the actual structure that we're talking about here, which is just an older warehouse. And the dock has been beat up by forklifts like crazy, and we're just showing that, you know, you can fix that edge. You know, maybe the trucks, when they're coming up to this actual part of the dock, maybe there's too much of a gap, and for the actual ramp that sits on the bed of the back of the 18-wheeler to the ramp, maybe it has too much broken off here to sit nicely, and maybe it rocks. So you can get this a lot flatter, a lot more even, so that the transition for the forklift is just that much easier for them. That's just one thing. I mean, there's a multitude of applications for this particular product that we're going to go over shortly. But this concrete patch and repair has really refurbished this surface. We plan to do the whole thing at some point, but we just really wanted to show you guys how versatile this material is. So please get some CPR, concrete patch and repair, and visit us at stoneedgesurfaces.com.